Prepare to explore. Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
Birdie Blue, stocking popular Naked Vice bag range.
SAFM News Briefing.
Hello, I'm Alicia McFarland. A major overhaul of higher education is on the way as the federal government looks to expand access to meet future labour market demands. It follows the findings from an interim report which estimates 55% of Australian jobs could require a uni degree by 2050. Education Minister Jason Clare has told the National Press Club we must do more to avoid a skills challenge.
What this report argues is that the only way to really do this is to significantly increase the number of university students from our outer suburbs and the regions, students from poor backgrounds, students with a disability, and Indigenous students.
3 people have been rushed to hospital with suspected spinal injuries after a 7-vehicle collision in Queensland. 3 trucks were involved in the Bajul incident, one carrying 2 caravans, another a military tank. Upon arrival, police say 3 cars were on fire. The forensic crash unit is investigating. It's still not known how much Victoria will be charged for scrapping the Commonwealth Games. Regardless, the Victorian Premier is confident the right decision has been made. Dan Andrews says while people may be angry, he has to put the state's best interests first.
I'm sorry that we find ourselves here. I'm sorry that we are in this position. But I'm not going to apologise for not taking money out of hospitals and schools.
Briefly, more than 250,000 Aussies have already downloaded the yes and no cases ahead of the Voice to Parliament
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Max Taste Challenge.
To sport, Alistair Clarkson will return to full coaching duties at North Melbourne in round 21 after stepping back in May to prioritise his well-being. GM of footy Todd Viney says he's returning rejuvenated.
Well, his eyes are back in his head. You know, he looks a much more relaxed person. You know, it's obviously really testing time, but he does look refreshed. The energy is back. It's like the old Clarko, but no, it's a different person.
And the 4th Ashes Test at Old Trafford kicks off tonight with Australia needing a win or a draw to retain the urn.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
13 and partly cloudy for the rest of the day across the Limestone coast. Tomorrow, showers top of 13 and similar on Friday. For the best sporting podcasts from Australia and around the world, lift your game with Listener. Download the app now and search Sport to listen.